I'm gonna restart just because of 1-5. That was just the worst I have ever done on that level. And at the beginning, it's so easy to restart. Because it's just like, well, with a better start, that's just 5 free seconds of time save. So again, sorry for the chainsaw in the background. It's not my intent when I started this stream, like, oh yeah, Dad, just go chainsaw some stuff off while I stream. But hopefully my mic, I've been messing around with a whole bunch of different suppressing settings, and hopefully it should be working right. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's how you do 1-5. But yeah, oh, I think to finish what I was actually trying to say was, if this does go on YouTube, you'll just be able, you'll know what my PB was. I'll put it in the description. You can scroll to the end. But if you're one of the poor souls that has to watch me fail live on stream, then I hope your memory's good. Okay, let's do a different strat. I'm bored. I want to do this one. Look at how fancy that is. It loses like half a second, but I'm not concerned with that. Fractions of seconds are for individual level runs, not for full game runs. It'll increase my morale. It'll make me do better over the course of the run. Don't worry. That's how morale works, I think. That always looks so red, but it works every time, so I won't stop using it. This might break. That's gonna break. Yeah. I don't know exactly what I was thinking there. There we go. I can save a bunch of time on this level just by not sucking. I mean, that just works. I don't know. I think I was pressing the grid button instead of the tracer fill button last time. That's how I lost a whole bunch of time. They're right next to each other for me, and I always get them confused. Thank you, Polybridge, for lagging right there. Right as I said the word confused, Polybridge gets confused. Coincidence? Probably, but I think not. Alright, land brace. This level is kind of meh in normal mode, but in challenge mode it's gotta be one of the most fun levels. It's just so clean. It's like just totally optimized. And grid perfect too. For some reason there's been like a huge heat wave here, and I don't know why that is. Spring started like, what, a week ago officially? And the environment just took that personally. It just decided that everything, and I do mean everything, was going to be hot. For some reason. Also, yeah, that didn't quite look like it was going to support itself. And so now it's like 75, I think it got up to 80 degrees yesterday, and I'm still wearing like long pants. And it's probably not a good idea. Also, this level just stinks. There's no other word for it. It's just a stinky level. Not as bad as some of the World 5 levels, but still pretty bad. However, it is certainly satisfying to get that. I don't know why. It doesn't make the bridge better, but it's cooler. That's what matters in a speedrun, right? I think. Something like that. Just do style runs. Just do the coolest strategies. Because there are some really cool strategies. In Arglin's Taz run, and yes, there have been Taz of this game for World 1, he did a level, he did a run for, if you would be ever so nice as to not get stuck. I said, okay, so back to what I was talking about. Arglin did a Taz run, and on his 112 redraw, the first real drawbridge, well, the first drawbridge that I do in the first level that I actually do in this speedrun as a drawbridge, he did it, because in a Taz, build time barely matters. I mean, you can just do everything as fast as a robot can. But what really matters is simulation time. And so he used a bunch of hydraulics to pull the ambulance across the gap before the boat could even come. It was just, what? Like, how do you think that up? How do you go like, oh yeah, no, this will be fine. I'll just pull the boat across. I mean, it's just ingenious. I mean, compared to some of his other stuff, you know, some ridiculously complex linkage, it doesn't seem all that genius. But to me, it just blew my mind. Like, of course you can do that, but how would you not have even thought that? Like, that's just such a cool solution. I still cannot remember what the normal mode solution is, so I'm going to keep doing the challenge mode solution because it works, and the fact that it drops it off right at the land is indeed nice, and I think this might actually be the new normal mode solution because I've just used it so much that I've gotten good at it, and I think it is the fastest solution. I mean, here, we saved time last run on that split, and this run, so I've saved, like, I don't know how much quantitatively, but quite a bit of time on that level, just from getting better at that weird strat. Yeah, I got a gold. So that means it's better than even my individual level runs. My individual level runs were fairly kind of optimized for World 2. I mean, a gold is like really something. It's not just like the best time I've gotten while doing these runs, because in that case, I mean, this is only my 4th run, I would have so many golds. It means it's the best out of my individual world runs. Not out of my individual level runs, because that's just insane, right? But my theoretical best is all of me and Smithy's individual level runs compiled. My best possible time is... Wait, yeah. My best possible time is all of the... That? Why didn't that... Oh, this should be like that. This is what I could possibly get if I kept going at the speed of my fastest individual world run. So that'll only go down if... I mean, that'll only get faster if I get a gold on the level. So that's why it most of the time goes up, and then by the end of the run it's predicting, you know, about what it's going to be, like 48, 49 minutes. My personal best, I need to update this, this is just manual, I just typed it in, but I think it's 49:08. I could be wrong though. Momentum, let's do this level correctly. Yeah, this solution's kind of jank, but it works most of the time. It's nice. Okay, compression. I can save a lot of time here. I was ranting about political voting systems last time, and I was not paying a lot of attention on the level itself. It's just a bizarre level. There's nothing particularly amazing about it, but something about it. And in this level, this is definitely faster than my PB as well, so that should be, hopefully it just works, that's the important part. I love this on-grid setup. This used to be the most annoying one. It still kind of is, but it used to be extremely annoying because you had to do it off-grid. This isn't technically the fastest solution or whatever, but it's so close that it's way more consistent that I'd much rather do it. Okay. I still haven't reviewed the speedrun strat for this level, but I've done it enough times that I should be doing it correctly, I say, as I mess it up. But no worries, because I got it in the end, and that's what matters. I've been thinking, I mean, part of the reason I'm doing these runs right now is because I'm thinking about, like, submitting this run for, like, Awesome Games Done Quick or something like that. I think that'd be really fun to run this live in front of a bunch of people. I just need to remember the split joints, basically. But the rest of it, I mean, I'm getting pretty consistent. Each run, I'm messing up less and less levels. Last run was only, like, I'd say 3 levels that I messed up, and one of them was because I was doing a brand new strategy, right? 416. And I've already fixed that one. So I think it'd be really fun to run this live in front of a bunch of people. That'd be cool, especially for charity. That's like the best possible cause you could do for it. I should have practiced this level. I don't know why I didn't. Let me just do this. But whatever, this will work. I'll still get our green split, but I'm not getting a gold split, that's for sure. Never mind, I shouldn't have spoken too soon. Please work. That didn't work and I'm sad. Oh, I messed up this part. Never mind, I'm not going to get a green split. Well, I might. No, I'm not. This thing moves too slowly. Well, it moves pretty realistically, but still slow. Okay, so that level is definitely some free time saved by just remembering what the strat is, because there is a good strat in that level, I promise. But for now, I really like 302 Challenge a lot better, where the star is way to the left side. Oh, and then this level. I should have also practiced this level while I had the chance. Here, and then this. That's what the strategy was. Awesome, that should work. Could relax for a little bit. 10% stress, now that's the kind of bridge I like. When it goes across, yeah, I think this was under 30% stress. Yeah, that was just barely, that was 29.2% stress. I mean, that is a good bridge right there. When you see that in a strategy, you know you're golden. Unless, of course, you don't make the hydraulics contract enough, in which case you're no longer golden. I should see if there's a better strategy for this level, because this is, I mean, it's pretty fast. I mean, using these strats, but I should see if I can use steel for these, because that would be even faster, just 1 click instead of 3. Okay, and here's some free time save, just not messing up this level. Well, not thinking that I need to do the challenge mode solution for this level. There we go. That is pretty clean, I like it. It's the only level in the game where you can use a single support, well, the only speedrun strategy in the game that you can use a single support to support attention. Attention? A tension bridge is just attention. Attention bridge. How did I mess that up? Okay, that's interesting. And this was this one. I remember that this time. It's another few seconds of time save. I really should do 2 or 3 runs in a day, because the first one kind of is warm-up. I mean, here we go, I'm already 30 seconds ahead of my PB that was already like 30 seconds ahead of my previous run. So I'm like a minute ahead of where I started at today. Of course, saying that, I'm probably going to do something really silly and lose a lot of time, but hey, it's still cool. Alright, silliest level in the game right here. It should be symmetrical, but I'm not going to make it symmetrical because you don't need this one, but you do need this one. Which is weird because it's green, but it braces out the other ones. Okay, this one I think I do remember. Even though I haven't specifically practiced it and I was messing up before. Because that is 4. This might not be right. No, wait, that is right, yeah. It's 2 and then 3 on the challenge mode. Hopefully I get this correct. No, crap, this is the challenge mode solution, no. Ooh, I'm really messing up. But I messed up in my first run too, which isn't good, but at least I'm not losing a lot of time. But really what that means is if I mess the same thing up, 2 mistakes in a row, then that means I should practice, not that I should let it go. But whatever, I can't do anything about it now. I don't need to mark that down. I think I'm making the hydraulics as big as the width of the car. Huh? Hey, what do you... Hydraulics is... I don't quite understand what you mean. Like making them wide physically with the mod, or as big as the car? Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean by that? This. Okay, that's the cleanest I've done 314 in a while. Assuming it works, of course. Okay, 83%. That just looked really high. Anything above 35% starting stress is dicey. But it really just depends on how heavy the vehicle is and how much that matters. Okay, I'll save a couple seconds if I remember to do that. Which I did. Awesome. Except not in this level. I barely save any time because that's odd. Okay. Good, that still works. I still don't remember which side it's supposed to be, so I will just double it up again, that's safer. I think it was left side for both, but it might not have been. Can't really check now. Wait, Mr. Literal Cringe, were you talking about a specific level? I mean, obviously you're talking about a specific level, but like which level would that be? Also, I am messing this up so bad. But here we go. There's definitely a better way to do this level, but I'm forgetting it. I think you only need 2 supports if you do them right, and I'm not even sure if you need reinforced road, but I thought about that halfway and I was like, it's better to just do reinforced road. Well, it's safer, maybe not better. Okay, welcome to another great level. Oh no, never mind, this was pretty easy. Awesome, yeah, no stress at all. Well, 44% stress, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with reinforced start on this one, because even though I've never failed due to the roads breaking, I don't want to ever start. There we go. Awesome. Here I can save a couple seconds just by not forgetting to do that last steal. It's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2. Here we go. This level has a little bit of room for improvement as well. Too bad I did not utilize it. Whoops. I didn't make the same mistakes, which is good, but I did make other mistakes, which isn't great. But they phased right through the rock because they're split joints, which is awesome. And I love how it's just perfect, 90 degrees. That is so satisfying to watch. I don't know why I zoomed in here, that was a bit odd. A little bit disconcerting to myself, even though I'm the one who did it. It's not a level that requires much zooming. Some of them, yeah, they want to show their car, so they start way out and the bridge is just like right in the middle, but not that one. Just one. Oops. There we go. Okay, this needs to be springs. There we go. This can be normal or reinforced. I did test that out before the stream, which is good. Here we go. I won't mess this up this time. Well, I say. I probably will, but hey. Not a huge deal. The important part is that I keep going. Here we go. That's another few seconds off because I messed this up in my PB. Well, perhaps not. Never mind. I guess I didn't mess up. Maybe it was the challenge mode that I messed up. Oh, this I definitely messed up. I'll make it out of reinforced road this time to be a lot safer. Also, I could just make the supports better, but apparently I did not. Just go straight up and drop this off there. That should work. Okay, good. Should definitely work. Unless, yeah, I was gonna say, unless that reinforced road made a difference at all. Oh, this level. Oh. I saw diagonal and I was thinking, like, oh, this must be diagonal elevator. No, it's diagonal drop, which is a completely different level. Awesome. In my first stream, well, my first run of the day, I had tons of NRT. Now I'm just like sitting down and trying to make this work. I keep forgetting the solution for this level, but hey. Like I've said before, all that matters is that I keep going. Voting system. What was I thinking about when I brought that up? I do not know. Here we go. Slightly better solution than before. All I need to do is actually properly execute it, which shouldn't be too hard. I'm just generally bad. Okay, there we go. Awesome. That saves another few seconds. Just every single, not every single, it's like every third level I'm saving just 5 seconds. And as long as I don't mess up too many times, that's a free PB. Okay, what did I decide the new strategy was here? This, yeah, with a cable, and this, And disable that. Awesome. That should work unless I forgot the split joint here, which I don't think I did. Okay, good, I did not. This is just such a neat design. It's so many weird things coming together, and it's not even all that... Oh wow, I really... Whoops. I didn't realize this was coming to the end there. I was gonna say, I really got a good, what was it, 415. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 2 and delete. For whatever reason, that deletion right there, I always forgot, even when I was doing individual levels, which is just doing the same level over and over, I would always forget to remove that. So I've drilled it into my brain to remember to do that. Also, this level I've played way too many times, and I can do this way too fast. I mean, that was really good. If that's not a gold, I'll be surprised. Was it a gold? I can't quite check. Ah, this is so awful. I hope this still works. That was a gold, okay. Good. My timing skills aren't going awful. Ah, there we go. My bridge building skills maybe. Oh, thank you, thank you. So we've already talked politics today. Who wants to talk about religion? No, please don't. Here. Not politics. I don't like talking about politics. That was like, what was it, like the one saying, the 3 or 4 things to never talk about dinner, or was it politics, religion, sex, and something? I feel like there was another thing that's saying. But, and yeah, politics are kind of boring and just, well, not boring, they're important, but they're not like really great conversational pieces, because oftentimes most people have already cemented themselves in their opinions. But talking about political structures I find is intensely interesting, like how we can restructure our systems. I've always thought that was great stuff. Because you're not attacking or defending any one particular view, it's just like, hey, how can we make it so that the people really do have the best vote? Or if that's a good idea, or whatever. Also, I'm a minute, almost 2 minutes ahead. Go me. So, I mean, that'll just seem way more interesting than whatever is currently happening, because whatever is currently happening is important. It just never really struck me as like, oh, that'll be great to debate. It's like, no. Even I agree that, yeah, probably shouldn't bring up politics at the dinner table unless it's your own family, and even then, yeah, watch out. Okay, heck yeah, now I really am almost 2 minutes ahead. This one I'll do my favorite strat. It's not particularly good of a strat. I mean, I guess it's best for any percent on challenge mode, but it's just the most fun. I mean, they just unfurl out all the way. The 100% strat is way more interesting and intriguing from a technical perspective, but it's just not as cool in my opinion. Although it certainly is neat. And then, hey, trebuchet time. I love this. It wasn't even me, I think it was Smithy who found an on-grid, or max length design for that. I found an on-grid one, but it wasn't max length, and the top one was like 1.5 meters, but that one was all Smithy. Just by going back and forth, you use a lot less road, and you change a couple things around. And it lets you do it. Oops. There we go. This always looks like it should break, but there's only really one way to do this design. There's no real way to change it, and so it has to work. Oops. And if it doesn't, then you did something drastically wrong. Drastically. That doesn't feel like that word should go there. It's always so cute when it does that. It's like I don't know, it's like a sad kid wanting to, like, too tired from the playground. I don't know what I'm saying. That's why I love live streaming. I can just say just about whatever. Ah. As long as I keep going, it's basically just speedrunning in disguise. As long as I keep going, I can say pretty much anything. As long as it's not really obviously an awful thing to say. Or promoting one group or ideology. Apparently YouTube does not seem to like that. Okay, I'm 2 minutes ahead, so unless I do something drastically wrong like this level, then hopefully I'll get another PB, which would be awesome. 4 for 4 PBs, that means I'm just constantly improving. which is exactly what you like to see. This looks a little sketch, but oftentimes if this one breaks, it'll be fine. If this one breaks, though, and that's entirely my fault, I should have added an extra piece. Why is this not... Ah, that's really awful. It was... Why am I making so much of a mistake? Hopefully that works. That's just yellow this time. Not red. God, if I was colorblind... Well, I guess there is the colorblind stress mode. I was gonna say, if I was colorblind, this would be awful. Okay, I lost a lot of pointless time there. I don't know what that was all about. Not quite sure why it didn't work. I mean, I built it wrong, but I don't know what I did specifically that was the most important thing wrong. Kind of just blanked on the solution, but I can't remember what the solution was. Okay. And move this up. Don't make the same mistake as last time. Just always improve. That's our motto. Ooh, that's close. Oh, this could be worse. Okay. I have to breathe in a little deep there. Here. Here. This is a lot better. Whoops. If I did this correctly, it would be a lot better. There we go. That should save some time, although not as much time as I had wished for. I love how it just pops around like, yep, I'm just gonna zoom. Doesn't have any animation. The animations of it turning around would be very weird. It'd be like seeing the front side of a cartoon character. It's like that, I don't know what to call it, like creepypasta almost, of Phineas like turning directly towards the camera for a while, and that still haunts my nightmares. Okay, get in there. There we go. I just did 5 just to be safe because I wasn't sure if this was the right starting point. This one might have been necessary, or it might not have. But it only takes a split second extra to click. No, this is not how we do it. Here. And the split joint. It's interesting, on this level, the split joint, if you do it from here, it makes them all correct. If you do it from here, one of them is wrong and you have to change it. So if you make half and then this one's correct and then you copy paste it and mirror it, it'll make it correct on this side as well, but you can't do it the other way. It's just bizarre. This level is just bizarre. The fact that this needs to be here, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm getting pretty good at this level, I gotta say. It's the same in normal and challenge, any percent and 100%. I must have done it like at least 20 or 30 times. This needs to be normal. And oh wait, it's here. Here. I think that's wrong. I think that needs to be on the right. Yeah. There we go. No. What? Is that up? Not quite sure. Okay, there. That was it. For some reason I thought it was one below what it should have been. No big deal, so I lose a couple seconds. Doesn't matter to me. This time, I will remember to do that. There we go. Ah! Just get in there. I'm glad I have undo as a quick hotkey, because I certainly needed it. When I first started this game, I was thinking like, oh, I probably don't need this as a hotkey, because I'm never going to use it, right? I mean, in an ideally perfect speedrun, I would never need to use it. No. Well, I mean, yeah, it's true, ideally, but no, I'm glad I made it a hotkey anyways. Or a good hotkey that's close. And got used to it being there. Because changing hotkey is just the worst. Your hand clicks in a position that it thinks it should be in, and then it's not. Okay, this level I can save a lot of time on just by being not bad. We were bad, but now we're good. There we go, 3 extra roads, and then that should work. I don't know what I was talking about last time, but it certainly distracted me from doing this. And then I'll just do what for me is the better solution of 3:14, so that'll put me over 3 minutes ahead. That's pretty good. That's on pace for 46, possibly 45 minutes of a time. That's pretty good. I just need to not mess up anything. Here. I'm going to remember to do the split joint. This might be one of the first times I've ever remembered to do the split joint. I just practiced it wrong for so long, even though I kept trying to practice it right. And like I've heard before, imperfect practice only makes imperfect. Here we go, it has to be on the perfect pixel, because this one works, and this one, and this one, and this one works. but one above where I just placed it does not work. And the last 2 times I have tried to just guess and hope it's in the right position, that one position screwed me. Even though it's only like a 1 1/4 chance if you guess, it's just not worth it. Okay, get 5. Expand this to 100%. Turn off auto triangle. Hopefully this works. Nah, I forgot the split joint. I'm telling you, if I ever do this live in an event, it's gonna be the split joints that kill me. But hey, I'm still almost 3 minutes ahead. And at least I caught it before it broke the bridge. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at doing that. I'm getting better at adjusting to mistakes. That's what I like to call it. I really wish you could just make this like that and it would just be one clean motion. But now it has to be max length from the left. Here we go. This level is truly great. It used to suck when we had to use the tracer and unlock the tangents and everything. I had to assign a brand new key just for locking and unlocking tangents, but then this one, just straight to the middle and straight out. It made this level 100 times more bearable. It's not one of my favorite levels. It used to be absolutely awful. Same with 315. That 100% used to be just guess and hope that it works. There was no real solution at all. Same with any percent, but that was a long time ago. But then I just was like, okay, using an interesting strategy that I found, I can totally do better than this. And so I spent a couple hours on it, and I did indeed get better. This is, okay, this should work. I think. Still feels wrong. It might not work. No, it needs to be reinforced. Oh yeah, and I guess, what? Why isn't this working? Oh, never mind. This is I've been using the strategy, I've been using an outdated strategy, or at least what was in my head was an outdated strategy, and so, you know, that should have been better. I lost a lot of pointless time here, just from making the same mistakes. But hey, after this I'll just need to remember to get back down to 304. Sorry about that. Here we go. This is still a very weird bridge, but I'm just glad it's 100% consistent and we don't have to go off-grid at all. Because that really sucks. And then I don't actually need the top left. This should work. Hopefully. Really shouldn't be testing these things now, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. I did test that, but I didn't test every position. I just kind of assumed that it would work. Yeah, I need to test out this one as well. But here we go. Awesome, that... okay, good. No, damn it. This needs to be farther out, like that. Yeah, because this hits it with a lot of force. Okay, well at least we got this level next. It's by far the best level. Well, not the best level, the best... it's a good level. I like it, that's for sure. I was going to say the best level in World 3, but no, World 3 really is my favorite. Never mind, scratch that. No wait, this doesn't need to be like that. That will just end up screwing me right there. And this goes over here. This level is complicated, but it's not particularly bad. It's just hard to remember everything. And hopefully... oh, no, I remember my mistake. Sometimes this can be normal, and so I practiced it as it being normal because it worked most of the time, but then I realized, oh wait, sometimes it doesn't work, it needs to be reinforced. Like this time, I bet it could have been normal. But I was not willing to risk it. I wasn't willing to whisk it. Not after that. Not after last time. Okay, there we go. Only 1.5 more worlds. Almost there. Second run of the day. It's like an hour and a half of Polybridge. Hope you really like Polybridge. Oops. There we go. I was trying to use push to talk, but I forgot I'm using push to mute now. Okay, wait. 2, 3. On the right side, I think it is. 3. 2, 3. Oops. Hopefully perfect. I don't want to say, oh, perfect, because, okay. But it was. Here we go. Max length, right above the boat. This is just the weirdest solution. You have to dodge these submarines, which have slightly bigger hitboxes than they look. You also have to dodge this boat, and then you can't make, well, you can make an overarch, but you can't make an easy overarch because of that plane. But I like it, it's a good challenge. Oops, I did not realize this level was coming up next. Could have been a little bit more prepared for it. But I got a gold on emergency interference. That's surprising. That didn't feel particularly fast to me. Huh. Whatever, I'll take it. Golds are always good. I'm already near the end. Oh god. I haven't done this level today because I was doing Celestial's strat. But I just did individual level runs practice for this level a little bit ago. So I do remember how to do it. Watch, I'll say that and then immediately mess up. No, 38%, that should work. I forgot. You need cables here. Ah. But there we go. It works now. Yeah, that's much lower stress. It's like covering at 30 instead of 38. I don't know why those cables are so important, but I do know that they are. This needs to be like this. Here. No, wait. This needs to be tracered in. There we go. That's perfect. I panicked when I saw it broke, even though this level is supposed to break. Okay, we lost a couple of seconds, but nothing really substantial. I wonder if this could be improved with reinforced road. I think that would just make it worse, because reinforced road is heavier, and most of the stress is like in the struts, but there is some stress down here. I wonder if you would need to like copy-paste it one of the directions if you used reinforced road. Yeah, it mainly is the roads that are getting hurt. Perhaps reinforced road would work better. Maybe it wouldn't matter at all. I don't know. Okay. I do need to practice the non-challenge version of this level, but unless I'm doing something horribly wrong, as I do this right now, I shouldn't need to practice no mode version of this level. Or wait, did I just make this mistake before? Do I need? No, I don't need reinforced road, I don't think. I think this just works. I could be wrong. No, I don't need reinforced road. Good. Okay. This might need to be steel. Yeah, this needs... No, this works anyways, because it's any percent. No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Abort. That was silly. Okay. Nope, that needs to be there. Might have worked there, but I'm not willing to risk it. Not willing to risk it. I cannot talk today. Don't worry about it. I think I'm fine. Oh, the stream is still working. It's just been stuck at 4 viewers forever. Normally it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. But it's been stuck at 4 viewers forever. And I hope it's not just like YouTube being like, oh yeah, you're still totally working. Don't worry. Now I'm nearly 4 minutes ahead. Wow, what a difference not talking about political systems will do to your speedrun. Right as I say that I mess up. But it's no big deal. What I like about this game is for the most part it's not super punishing. Like, if you make a mistake and you realize it, it's fine. It's only if you don't realize it and it takes 20 seconds to simulate and then it breaks, that's when it's bad. But for the most part, it's not super random, it's not super pixel perfect, it's just do the solution, make it good, and don't make any mistakes. Which I guess is most games. But it's not like reflex-based, it's, okay, you know the solution, you should have memorized it, now do it. And you have to have it memorized because it's really hard to freehand if you don't remember the solution at all. Seems to work. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it just kind of confused me because I don't think I've ever had a stream period where for like, for this long the viewer count has remained stable. Which, I guess that means you guys are enjoying the stream, which is fine by me. But normally it's like 3, 4, 3, 4. It changes every couple minutes. Anyway, I'm just repeating myself here. 1, 2, 4, and then back. Same as normal, but then the catch has to be different because the devs are bad. Nah. I talked to one of the developers about this and he's like, yeah, but we can't change it now. We realized that we did make a mistake, but it was way too late. It would ruin tons of solutions if we changed it. So I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. It's like 1 pixel is changed in the challenge level, and it changes some solutions, but not all. Why is that? Really? If you get this, if you just do it on the wrong pixel, it makes it take a little longer. That's too bad. It's basically luck. I mean, yeah, there's a way to control it, but it takes too long to be worth it. Here we go. And go on the outside. Awesome, that should work. Just these parts are kinda, most of the time they work. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, that's a fast one. Hey, Citron. I feel like I recognize you and that I should recognize you, but I don't. It's like deja vu. I could have sworn I've seen your name here, but I can't remember. What am I doing? This is not good. Okay. There we go. I do remember the solution, don't worry. I'm just not good at executing it. Okay, there we go. That should hold. Sub 45 could happen. This level wasn't the best, but it's not unreasonable. But it is going to be very close. I mean, look at my best possible time. It's only 15 seconds off, and I'm probably not going to keep up with it. I'm probably going to slow down. But I will do my best. Yeah, I would need to get golds just to keep up with it, but I have some leeway. Now I'm stressing. Only 3 more, well, 4 more levels, I guess. That did not increase or decrease my best possible time. That's interesting. No. Now I'm stressed. I want the sub 45. That's a huge barrier. Here we go. 70%. Awesome. That saves a little time because I messed up this in my previous run. Okay, this is the level that I was thinking of when I did 411 wrong. Here we go. You were on yesterday's stream. Yes, I knew I recognized your name and your pinkish avatar. They're so tiny in the chat box, but I knew I recognized you somewhere, somehow. No rain. Alright, well if I do get the sub 45, this is going on YouTube. Hopefully. So there's which ones. I hope you guys like being on YouTube. Wait, no, you're already on YouTube. So YouTube stream, what am I thinking of? Okay, 10 seconds away from getting it. Oh, 8 seconds. I have to do this within 8 seconds of my personal best. And it's a new strat. What did I mess up on? Ooh, this isn't good. Here we go. I feel like I did something wrong, so I'm just going to keep that as backup. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. And I don't know if it's going to be sub 45. Oh, it's It's so close. No! I messed up right at the last second. It's 45:03. No, that was so close. Oh, whatever. That's still way more time saved than I thought I'd get. Let me go back to my world. So I was 18 seconds saved in this world, 53. Wait, another 50. Did I save nearly the same amount of time in World 2 as World 3? 17. I saved time at 1 minute. I saved time in basically every single world. Even in World 1, the most optimized world of mine. That is pretty good. It might not have been the sub 45, but that was nearly perfect. I only made a couple of major mistakes, and the rest were just small optimizations that I could make. Also, yes, this is my mouse wheel just going back and forth. That was pretty good. Yeah, thank you. Huh. Well, that's a 4-minute time save. It's gonna be from here on. It's gonna be a lot harder. I don't think I'll be able to get PB after PB. It's gonna get a lot harder. But that's enough for today. I will end off the recording now. I may still post it on YouTube.